Hello, I am Wolfman Jeff. Guten Tag. Wie heißt du? Today's film, Inglourious Basterds. I decided to review something a little different today. Quentin Tarantino is always good for a little change up, so I decided to go for one of his films. Inglourious Basterds is actually one of my favorite Quentin Tarantino films, but I'm not a huge Quentin Tarantino buff, I'll be honest with you. It's not so much that I don't appreciate his style. It's just a lot of times I have a hard time getting into his films. So that's kind of why movies like Pulp Fiction don't resonate as much with me. I know they're considered classics, but I kind of prefer movies that are a little less gory and a little less heavy-handed with the action. But I do appreciate Quentin Tarantino. This particular movie, I do think it's one of his, at least up until that point, I think it was his best film. It had some interesting characters, and I think that's what really helped the film. Quentin Tarantino is very good with creating interesting characters. I'll give him that, regardless of how I might feel about a movie. And this movie is no different. I just think that because I found the time period in the film a little more interesting, it was easier for me to connect with those characters. And like Brad Pitt's character, I find to actually be pretty funny throughout the film, especially when he's trying to speak Italian. And like the main German officer on there, played by Christoph Waltz. Christoph Waltz I believe he won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor for the role. He's actually very good. He gives a somehow menacing but subdued performance, and it's worth checking out. And it's an interesting film. The only gripe I had with it was the ending. I don't tend to like his movies that are kind of in the gaze of a historical film that completely change historical events. But it's a movie, and as long as you don't take this as a historical themed movie, and you just take it for a movie that happened to be set in like a parallel universe, World War II, it's a pretty enjoyable film, and it's a movie I would recommend. It's not necessarily a must-see, but it's enjoyable, so, which is saying a lot considering my opinion of most Quentin Tarantino movies. So if you get a chance, I would recommend checking it out. Thank you very much for watching this review. I'm Wolfman Jeff. You know I love you guys. Peace.